I just hit my toe on the table. I was gonna say, when I was a kid, I used to get like headaches from eating too much just bad stuff. So like cane sugar, bread, meat. I'm not saying that you can't ever have those things and that they can't be beneficial to your body in one way or another, but look at how much it's in everything. Like, just stop ignoring that it's literally in everything, and they put so much of it in everything. Like, we could have milk, right? And milk is fine, but then they start putting milk powders and all this stuff, and it's like we can eat meat and that's fine, or then they start putting like gelatin and all this, so I'm just kind of pointing out the fact that sometimes it's from overconsumption. Like, we can literally get headaches because they start to put all of this stuff in everything. So in order to, a good detox method as well is to stop harming yourself. I know it sounds so ridiculously simple, but stop putting the things inside of yourself that are causing you harm to begin with. Stay with the... They're obviously not going to fix like every bodily dis-ease, but a lot of times when we're feeling uncomfortable or we're starting to feel like a sickness coming on or whatever, I would like encourage you to try this. Try taking off all your clothes and getting in the sun. Try drinking some water. If you don't live in a place where it's very sunny, try to just ground yourself with your breath. Just really try to ground down through your sits bones, through, your butt, or through your feet, and just really feel the earth energy as you breathe. We're always go, 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 go. This, that, eat this, onto this. Sometimes you don't actually need to eat. You just need to sit down and breathe. Just to go back a second here, because I was talking about milk and bread and meat and stuff. It's also, like I say, oh shit, fuck. It's like I say, the meat is fine, the milk is fine. It also matters where you're getting these sources from, too. So if you're getting milk or meat from animals that have been tortured their whole lives, and they are holding these hormones in their body where they're like, oh, I feel tortured. You are going to go throughout your day, and you are going to be like, oh, I feel tortured. It's not a coincidence. Not a coincidence. So it matters, one, where you're getting this stuff from. Two, the how you moderate these things. We already know that like waking up and eating a sausage egg McMuffin is just not going to be as beneficial to your body, to your heart, to your overall energy level as literally a bowl of spinach. And it takes so much less energy to grow spinach than to have like the sausage from the... Okay, anyways, I'm not going to get into that. My point is that, okay, the source, the moderation, and then 3, it's like, look at how many other ways that material has been put into your diet. So for milk, let's just zone in on milk. They have like whey protein, they have milk powders that they put on chips, they have milk fat solids, like so many things that you just don't need. And so also, if you're feeling like I was going to say, if you're feeling like, wow, I really like milk, but as soon as I eat it, or as soon as I have this or that with milk in it, I just feel awful. I encourage you to look at one, you could just cut it out, right? Like, a lot of the time I just don't have milk, and then I don't have these issues. But a lot of times we like to have things that are cheesy. We like to have things that are sugary. But we have to moderate. So if you're immediately eating something and it's hurting you, just look at the ingredients, look at the source, because a lot of the time it's not even, like, especially if you haven't had, like, let's say like cheese for a week and you have like a little bit of cheese on it should literally not hurt you. If you eat it and it drops into your stomach and you go, ooh, and it hurts, like it's a sharp pain, bro, look at the sources. Those animals are like not being treated well. There probably is milk powders, there's probably milk fat solids, there's probably all this stuff in there that you don't need. So when you want milk and you're craving that, or you want bread or whatever, you can let yourself have those things, right? But moderation, right? Or you cut it out. Source, where is it coming from? Are these animals treated well? And then the ingredients, are there other added extra ingredients like natural flavors, preservatives, powders, just all this stuff that you don't need or want? Is that in there? And it's really more important than we think and give energy to a lot of times. And there's a lot of people probably listening to this like, oh yeah, I give attention to that all the time. So probably people listening to this go, I never even thought to look at that, It's like, we're all over the place. I know. I'm all over the place. Welcome to me being all over the place. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, okay, so for example, I would go eat at my grandma's house when she was still living with us, and she would have bought something that says like all natural or all whatever, and she had the experience of growing up on like I don't want to say a farm, but a place where, because I'm not actually sure, but a place where there was like fruits and vegetables, and you could go pick stuff, and like, you know, a natural landscape, and it wasn't very industrialized like we tend to live in now, like an apartment complex or and I just remember thinking like, whoa, man, this is not natural. There's a lot of stuff in. And I myself have been caught in this thing that's thinking like, of the thought of like, okay, well, we're good now. We have organic. You remember when organic first came out? It's like all these people who were like older than me, like, bro, what do you think GMO is? Like, what? And I was like, but everything's organic now. You just have to pay for things to be organic, and they'll be organic. And like, no, that's the fucking biggest lie I've ever heard ever, because organic isn't even owned by organic anymore. It's owned by Nestle. Okay, so if that tells you anything. My point is not to be like, my grandma didn't know any better. My point is to say that we all don't know any better. They're going to keep putting these things that are saying like all natural or non-GMO or organic, whatever. At the end of the day, it is our job to thoroughly look at the source, to thoroughly look at the ingredients. And then if we don't want to do that, grow our own food. How does that sound?